just a game of attrition between two pretty evenly matched teams?
Yeah, it's two real good teams. Went back and forth throughout the whole game, and both teams played their asses off, but in the end they got it done.
What are your emotions?
We all hurt. Everyone knows how it feels, and don't have a lot of words for it, but obviously we're hurting. Our team's hurting, but that's how it goes when you put yourself out there. I'm real proud of our guys for no regrets with our team. I thought our guys played so hard today. Not everything was perfect by no means, but I'm going to lose with a group of guys. It's do with those guys anytime. And it'll take some time. We'll get over this and come back next year ready to go.
By the way, your offensive possession ended in overtime. Obviously, you wanted the touchdown. What went wrong for you guys?
On the third down. It looked like there was a protection bust up the middle. We were going to Juwan. I know it looked like Juwan killed him. One pretty good, but Chris Jones got loose in the middle. I think there was a mistake, not sure, but also he's hard got blocked.
Looked like you thought about it, maybe going for it there with field goal, or with that in all hesitation?
No, we never thought about there, 4th and 4. Even if we do go and score, we still go down and match it. So there wasn't about there.
Kyle, with the new rules for overtime, what goes into the decision to take the ball first there?
It's just something we talked about with, none of us have a ton of experience of it, but we went through all the analytics and talked to those guys, and we just thought it'd be better. We wanted the ball third. Both teams matched and scored. We wanted to be the ones who had the chance to go win. And we got that field goal, so we knew we had to hold them to at least to a field goal, and if we did, then we felt it was in our hands after that.
Looked like your defense was pretty gassed at that point in the game. Did that go after you give them a little bit of edge?
No. We decided that before. Greenlaw tore his Achilles. I'm not sure about George. It was a shoulder thing. I'm going to go there at the end. It was a little bit off and on, but he was playing 12 pain there.
You went out to brought his face to that's because you saw he was going to take some time.
No, we talked on Monday. Last year, or when we played each other last time, it was, it took about 25 minutes to actually shake his hand. So we both talked on Monday that regardless of who won, how about Andy and Ted and Andy, we talked both of us were going to do that because it's too hard to get to each other after the Super Bowl.
All these other losses in the past years, what did you tell you
No, there's nothing different to say. I don't care how you lose when you lose Super Bowls, especially when you think you can pull off. It hurts. But I think when you're in the NFL, I think every team should hurt except for one at the end. We've gotten pretty damn close, but we haven't pulled it off, and we're hurting right now. But it doesn't take away from how proud of our guys I am. I'm real proud of them today too. It's part of sports, it's part of football, it's part of life. We put ourselves out there, and I love our team, and we'll recover and we'll be back next year strong.
How do you assess your offense in this game?
What's that?
How do you assess your offense?
How do I what?
Assess your offense.
Each play's different.
I think Brock played moving around. Is that an emphasis to try to get him outside?
No, we called a couple bootlegs and stuff, which is, you do that on that, but that's what Brock does. Brock scrambles, he makes some plays, and we knew it would be like that. Just going, that was the toughest defense we've been against this year. We knew it going into the game. That's a good group. The way they mix up the blitzes and stuff, and the 2 shell coverages, they're tough against the run. And, the man coverage they played was tough, but that's why they haven't given up 27 or more than 27 this year. So we had our chances. They did score a couple touchdowns when we did it, but
Kyle, you did go for it on the 4th and 3 earlier. Does Mahomes factor into that? Like, we have to score more?
Oh, yeah, 100%. That isn't probably something normally would do, but thought it was the right thing in that situation.
Kyle, your special teams had some good moments, but there are obviously the 2 big gaps there. How hard is it to kind of swallow those, and what was your view of those 2 things?
I saw the ball bounce and it hit off Luter, and so, yelling Peter, I don't know, I can't hear it out there, so it looks like he didn't hear it either. And then the ball took a bad bounce and got him, and I didn't actually see what happened on the blocked field goal. I'm not sure there, but yeah, some tough plays.
You got away from the run game a little bit in the third quarter. What was your thought process there?
I didn't get away from the run game. You go 3 and out, and you don't get drives, so get away from it. We just didn't stay on the field.
How'd you feel at halftime with that lead? You got the trick play touchdown. It's obviously going to be a tight game. How were you feeling about things?
There was no feeling at halftime. We didn't feel like we had a lead. Big 0-0. Could have been up a lot more and not felt any different or down. There's a whole other half of football to play.
Final play, Kyle. Did you have a good view of it? And did Logan just stall getting over the cover?
I didn't have a good view of it. I'm not sure who it was, but I'm not sure.
Kyle, just thoughts on
I thought Brock did a good job. Gave us a chance to win.
Kyle. Just thoughts on Patrick Mahomes tonight.
Same as always. He's unbelievable.
Kyle, going back to the trick play, can you kind of break down, Juwan Jennings tossed it to Christian?
Yeah, we just threw a screen to Juwan and threw it back to Christian. That's a play that a lot of teams run. We've ran it in the past a number of times, and thought it looked good today, and the guys did a hell of a job making that play. No, that's not why we did it. We decided before just, the way we were going to go, just discussing it. We don't have a lot of experience in that, and our biggest thing was we knew both teams were going to get the ball at least once. So we wanted to make sure if we won the toss, we wanted to be the team who got it the third time. Looked pretty good at the beginning. Got them to a 3rd and 1, a 4th and 1. We had a number of guys go down. But that's what those guys do. They're really good at it.
How much consideration did you give when having the field goal in overtime to possibly going to play?
None. 4th and 4. You go for it and get a touchdown, they still got another chance. You don't get it, and then they just got to go down and kick a field goal.
How much of the injuries factor in for you guys? It looked like Kittle was dealing with something in August too, right? How much of it was?
Injuries are part of the game. They're always a big deal, and it's always tougher when there's good guys like that.
A young guy like Brock, what do you say to him after?
Hopefully I'll spend a little time with him tonight and see how it goes. But you don't say a lot. There's not much to say. You let guys deal with it. You gotta feel this. It's not something that just words or anything makes it feel better. You sit there and you deal with it, and you got to do that for a while. But I'm so proud of Brock, how he shows up every week, how he plays. He had an unbelievable year, and he did a hell of a job today.
How long do you let yourself feel this before you move on?
I don't give myself a time limit. I deal with it next couple days, next couple weeks, and when it's time to work, which will be sooner than later with how these seasons go, but we'll be ready. We'll come back, and we'll constantly be working out throughout the whole offseason.
Kyle, there's 3 times now that, with the Falcons and now the Niners, 3 double-digit leads in the Super Bowl. People will talk about that. Why do you think this keeps happening in games where you're calling the plays and everything?
And this is my 2nd game as a head coach, but I think when you go against guys like Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes, you better never feel comfortable with the lead. And those are 2 of the best players to ever play the game. That's why whether you have a lead or you're down points, those guys are always in it. You watch them all the time do that stuff.
Take 2 more. You've talked about not wanting to have